Hey guys, welcome back to another round of Cyborg Gaming. Today I am going through kind of the final parts of the Dark Brotherhood. I actually just went back to Cheydinhal and back to the Dark Brotherhood and cleared it out, doing his, was it Lucien's job here over in the fort. And now to get my next job, I'm coming over to, is this Hero's Hall? Hero Hill. And finding this hollowed out rock. So once we open this up, we get the dead drops, and I have visited my first dead drop location and received my next contract. For Lucien, we're going to Leaf Rot Cave and kill the Necromancer who has begun the process of transforming himself into a leak, which is the Necromancer. So I don't need to have any more information there. Let's see how far away this bad boy is. So luckily for me, I can go over here to Redwater, and then I'll walk up, and I'll start the mission from there, so you guys don't have to watch me walk around for about 5 minutes. So I'm over here in Leaf Rock Cave. You can see this giant little puddle, and from there we should be able to just to head right in, and let's go take out this Necromancer. So if you want, you can be sneaky. I like to, be sneaky here. And let's take you out. Get that ×3 damage. Steal that Dwarven Bow. Novus Retort. Perfect. Suspenders. Let's take these. 50 gold is definitely worth it. Art of War. Magic. Perfect. So, getting some items here. Try not to get too distracted here. But you can see all the good necromancy stuff. And let's continue on. Perfect. And a lot of different coffins and things like that. We can get some gold here. Potion of Sea. Ooh, let's see if this is the right door. It might not have been. Yeah. So, my bad. I swear I remember just jumping down that one time. So let's get back out of there. So let me open up the map here, as I tend to get distracted. So let's get back out. I wonder why it's pointing me into the middle of nothing here. So, Sorry, what am I looking for here? There we go. The journal appears he has used a magic hourglass. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm not going to read through all that. And now, there we go. Okay, so I was just kind of skipping ahead already. Tend to do that as I remember most of the storyline here. I have gone through this game a good amount, though, over my years. So I tend to kind of hop around. But let's try to sneak up on this guy. Let's see if I can get that ×3. And finish him off in one blow. Perfect. He is dead. I must pick up my reward, the Great Oak in the City of Coral. So let's get that gold. Let's get the Necromancers. And Sands of Resolve seems like it would be a pretty neat thing to have. So we can't just go right back up. We're going to have to find our exit route, which might take me just one sec. Advance. Perfect. Let's get some gold there. So I am kind of searching and grabbing stuff along the way, which I always just kind of do for my own run, so it might just take me an extra second here. Perfect. And here we go. So now we just go over to Coral. I think there's just going to be a bag in the middle of the city, within like a little garden area, that we can just pick up this next drop, and we should be good. So we're going to have a handful of these drops and murders before we kind of get into the next section of the storyline. So there we go. I wonder why it's pointing me there. So it's Coral, which was over there. So what is going on? It is dead in the bushes beneath the Great Oak in the City of Coral. So let's just go over there anyways. There we go. So another thing is just, yeah, if you need to go back into your quests and things like that. It gives time for the system to update. As you can see, my marker was pointing back, I think, where I was, and that was clearly not where I was going for my next part of the mission. So if you come over here, there should be a bag. Great. Oh, I saw it. Old sack. There we go. So 500 gold. And let's get our dead drop orders, which we'll start on our next video. So that will be the end of this one, and I hope you guys found that helpful. And let's continue on within the Dark Brotherhood in my next video.